How have you seen the use of social media by political candidates increase since the 2008 election?
Okay. In 2008, we saw primarily President Obama, candidate Obama, using the social network. He used it for fundraising, he used it to reach out to the younger voters, but this presidential election we're seeing more of the candidates reach out, whether it is also senatorial candidates or the presidential, vice presidential candidates. But still, the Obama campaign, and it has nothing to do with politics or whatever, it's just a reality. If you look at the numbers, the Obama campaign seems to have far heavier usage of social media, and primarily again for fundraising, for reaching out to the younger voters, than Mitt Romney and his running mate or any of the senatorial congressional candidates.
So do you think it makes a difference if the candidate has a Twitter or Facebook page or uses social media?
I think it's absolutely a necessity, especially if you're going to try to attract the younger voters. If you want to reach out to people who are 18 to 35 or whatever, you're going to find them on Twitter, you're going to find them on Facebook, and that's the best way to contact them. They don't call people on the phone, they don't send letters. I was talking to somebody today about the price of stamps, and they says, oh yeah, I use one stamp a month, so they don't use regular mail, they use their phones and their iPads or whatever to stay in contact with people, and that way they do that is through the social media.
Do you think it's easier for, not necessarily the candidates, but people who have political opinions to state their opinions on social media rather than face-to-face with someone else? Like if they want to talk bad about a politician, they use some form of social media.
One of my biggest pet peeves with that is blogs. I believe as a journalist that blogs should be just as researched as stories, news stories. But too many times people will say whatever they want, their opinions, and put it on a blog and it not be backed up by facts. And it's a lot of throw a rock and hide your hand going on when they use the social media and that kind of stuff. And people aren't accountable. That's the main thing. People are not accountable when they have to, when they can go on the internet and just say anything. Oh, well, I saw somebody, I retweeted it, or it was on somebody's post. You need to figure it out what the facts are before you retweet or post or whatever, share it.
Right.
I don't think there's a whole lot of that going on.
Mm-hmm. So do you think it's more likely that the younger voters are going to be more in tune with the social media and following their candidates than the older generation is?
Oh, absolutely. No, I know some people my age and older who, Twitter, what's that? Facebook, I don't want to do Facebook, No, I think the way to reach the younger generation and the younger voters is through social media, and that unfortunately a lesser number of people in my age group and older will look at TV commercials, ads in newspapers, what their friends, their pastor, church members, fraternity, sorority girls or members say. So, yeah.
Do you think the candidates are doing an adequate job of balancing both the older generation and the younger generation, reaching out to both?
Of course, being my age, I'd say no, we're being discriminated against, we're being forgotten. But I think that there's enough of their message out there. And if nothing else, we had the debates. So, and I know a lot of young people watched it on YouTube, or they didn't watch it that actual night. But you got the debates, and you've got their websites, so you can go on there and do your research if you want to.